Okay, people of the internet, this video is on Customer Portal. So we're going to cover the no-code version of Customer Portal with Stripe and what you can do if you code. So hopefully this will be good for non-technical people who want to just use no-code Customer Portal. And I'm also going to show you things you can do if you can code with the coded version of Customer Portal and do a little bit of comparison and contrast of what's different with Customer Portal, and also cover the value of Customer Portal. So here I have a website. Customer Portal, the no-code version, is just a link, so you can use it on any website. You can even throw it into an email because it's just a link. You can put it anywhere. You can link text, or you can link something in your navigation bar like this that says Customer Portal. It doesn't have to say Customer Portal. It can say My Account or Manage Subscription, but this says Customer Portal, and I'm going to click on it. And for the no-code Customer Portal, you first get to a page that looks like this. And the reason you get to a page that looks like this, where the customer has to put in their email address, is because anyone can click on this link, Customer Portal, right? So you have to know, Stripe has to verify who that person is before they can get into their account, right? So you have to have a customer with an email. Technically, Stripe goes by a unique customer ID for each customer, not by the email. So it's possible to create multiple customer records with the same email. You don't want to do this. You should do things to avoid this so that one customer has all their payments associated with only one customer record. And if you since you're only passing in the email, you will only get the last customer with that email, since you're passing in an email. When you do it with a coded version, you're passing in an actual ID of a customer. Same issue if you have multiple customers. For test mode, Customer Portal, you have to use a real email, because you have to, here, if I put info@test.com, Stripe's going to send an email to that actual email address. So you have to be able to check it to get through the next page, which has a confirmation code. So Stripe usually has, for test mode, some fake code you can put in to get through, but my understanding is they don't have one for testing test mode Customer Portal, so just use your live email address. And in this demo, usually I do a fake email, but maybe I'll just blur out my email so I can walk you through no-code Customer Portal. Another thing to note is this kind of ugly green color right here. So Stripe Customer Portal, you can set your brand settings to look like your website. I'm a software developer, not so much a designer. I'm sure your design's better, so you can choose any colors you want and define some elements of Customer Portal that show up here. I just chose something off this website, like I pulled a green color and set that in my Stripe brand settings. So let's start over there. So I'm going to log into my Stripe account. So where does this no-code Stripe Customer Portal link come from? It comes from your Stripe account. So here I am in my test account. So Stripe has this great testing area. So you just toggle over to test mode while you're testing, and then when you get everything you like, copy it over to live mode. I'm in live mode on this test account, and now I'm going to go into test mode. And because Stripe moves things around, I think the easiest way is just like search for something, and then they'll show you where it is. Settings, billing, Customer Portal. That's the path. Okay, so when you get to this page, there are a lot of cool things in this page. They give you a little preview, so there's that green color, and you can look at different pages of your Customer Portal, like the Update Your Plan page. And they just give you this link here. I think you have to activate it, but once it's active, you can just copy it. So this is also where you define what your customers can do. Can they pause? Can they upgrade? Can they downgrade? If they can upgrade, what can they upgrade to? If they cancel, do you want to elicit questions from them about their cancellation? Do they cancel immediately at period ends? Do you allow them to switch plans, etc.? It's super cool that you can do this. I'm allowing them to upgrade between the silver, gold, and diamond subscriptions, and you can even prorate subscriptions. I'll show you some examples. So this is very cool. They just give you this link, and you have all the power of all this stuff that your team doesn't need to code. You don't have to, or you don't have to hire a developer to code all this for you. Back in the day, we had to code all these things for our customers, and Customer Portal is really powerful because it gives you all these things so your customers can self-manage their subscriptions. Which means, for example, at the end of the year, if you've ever gotten an email with someone on a monthly subscription who's like, I want all the receipts for the past year every month, you can just send them this link. They can log in, they can retrieve and download all those receipts. If they have a failing credit card and you're stopping getting revenue from them because their card is bad, they can use this link to update their credit card. So for a million reasons, it really helps you scale if you have 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 users, because they can all self-manage their subscriptions just by this powerful, simple link. So then how do you get this link on your website? Just go into your website builder. Okay, so we have this Customer Portal link. So I'm going to go into Pages. I'm going to find that link and I'm going to delete it. So, whoa, Pages. Okay, so in this website builder, I'm just going to Control F to find that page. and I have this page here, and just so I show you how to do it from the beginning, I'm going to delete it. So now we no longer have that customer portal link. I'm going to go to pages again, and I'm going to make a new page. So hopefully your website builder, or if you're coding it yourself, you have a way to make an external page, because you're not linking to a page on your website, you're linking to this URL which exists on Stripe's website. You can say my account or manage subscription or whatever you like, but I'm going to put customer portal for this tutorial, and hopefully I copied it. Yep, and there's that link at billing.stripe.com, and then some unique link. I'm going to say open link in new tab and say done. Okay, that's it. So now you have basically customer portal on your website. You can kind of see in the preview that it exists. Okay, so for customer portal to work, you need to have a customer, because it's for customers to log in. So I'm going to cover payment links and payments and creating a customer in another video. So this isn't an hour-long video. But I'll show you. Okay, so we have this little demo site. They're selling these mugs, these fictitious mugs that are made of adamantium. And so just for simplicity, I made them $100. So the math is simple. So let's say it's an indestructible adamantium mug that costs $100, and it's sent to you in the mail, and you can buy it now with a credit card. We also have an option to pay with ACH or Afterpay. I will show how to do all that stuff in another video. And then we have our Cup of the Month Club. So this is where Stripe really excels. If you have some simple website with just like 3 subscriptions, and rather than one-time payment subscriptions, you can also do one-time payments. I'll cover that in another video. But they really excel with kind of these simple business models with a couple subscription levels and upgrading and downgrading in between them. So let's sign up for the silver club of the month. Cup of the Month Club is 1 cup a month, or you can upgrade to gold and get 2 cups a month. So this is $100, $200, $300. Super simple. So I'm going to click on this, and we're going to create a customer. Okay, so on this payment link, I've decided to choose 2 payment methods: credit cards and US bank account. For simplicity, we're just going to process with credit cards. This is the silver plan, and I have a little image. You can put images on the product in Stripe so they appear here. So there's a good flow between when they purchase and they see this page, the Stripe checkout page. And we know we're in test mode because there's this little pill that says test mode. So I'm going to put in an email address. To show you no-code customer portal, I have to put in a real email address, so I'll just blur it out. Okay, so I have an email address, and then for testing, you want to use a test credit card. Stripe you can Google Stripe testing credit cards, and we do this so much, I know them by heart, so you can pass or fail a card. I'll do a passing Visa. And so a passing Visa number is for 11111, any date in the future, so let's say 555 and 123. Any 3 digits works, okay? And then I'm going to come up with just a fake name and call this person Adam Tester. And then I'm just going to put in an address and let Stripe predefine what it thinks might be that customer's address and say, oh, this is my address. Okay. And then I'm going to scroll up to the subscribe button so you can see it and click subscribe. Okay, so then you can kind of decide what to do. You can redirect to a thank you page. So then we have the customer. On this scenario, we have them redirect to just a thank you page that looks like this. So I'm going to click continue. Using something like our app, Paid Members app, we have a form that pops up where the customer can create a password and then log in. I will cover this in other videos. But basically, we now have a customer. So that customer can now log in. So they just click. Actually, let's look at Stripe. So in Stripe, let's look at customers in test mode, and that customer exists in test mode. And they're going to be on top here. So here's Adam Tester, and I'm going to click on this. Okay, and then you'll see Adam Tester is on the silver plan, and they purchased this $100 subscription, and you can see their credit card method is saved. And another thing to note is they have a unique customer ID. And so how does so this is you looking at your customer from your Stripe dashboard, but how does the customer look at their own account and manage it? Well, that is what Customer Portal does. So I'm going to click Customer Portal. And because I used an email address that I can check, I'm going to put in my email address. Okay, now so Stripe is verifying me, and I have to put in a confirmation code. So this is something about no-code customer portal. If you are just using coding and like a login, once your customers are logged in, you associate a customer ID, a unique Stripe customer ID, and you don't have to have them check an email address. Once they're logged in, and you can send them right to Customer Portal. I will demo that next. But for right now, I'm going to check my email and get this confirmation code. Okay, my confirmation code is 985116, so I'm going to put that in. And here we are on Customer Portal. You can see your brand settings, and you can see the customer has some information about themselves here. So if they go down to the bottom, they can see their invoice history. They paid $100, and what's cool here is they can get their own receipt. So if I click here, Stripe has a hosted page where they can see the invoice, and they'll see all their invoices associated with this customer, which is one of the reasons you want to keep one customer record and have everything be on that customer. They can download the invoice, the receipt, etc. Super cool. And you can allow them to cancel if you want. It's customizable in your Stripe plan. And then you can allow them to even pause. And then when they cancel, you can ask for reasons why they canceled. All sorts of cool things. You don't have to have your team code. You don't have to code. You don't have to know how to code. So click Update Plan. So let's say this customer wants to go from the Silver plan, which is their current plan, and they want to upgrade to the Gold plan. So they paid $100. They want to go to the $200 a month plan. So they click Continue. And you can see the amount due today is $100. So then I'm going to click Confirm, and I'm going to upgrade this customer from the lower plan to the higher plan, which is cool because it's really kind of hard to code actually, upgrading from one plan to another. It gets complicated, but now this person is instantly on the Gold plan. They can see their two invoices. Their first invoice right here for the Silver plan, and now they have another invoice for $100 to get on the Gold plan. Okay, so that is no code Customer Portal. So I'm going to delete that customer and then show you the coded version of Customer Portal. Okay, so now we're going to go in again and we're going to show you the coded version of Customer Portal. So basically, as developers, we did all the fancy things with code that we think are super cool that you can't do if you can't code, and we put those into Paid Members app. So I'm going to do a little plug for Paid Members app too and just show you a demo of what you can do as a developer with Customer Portal. I'm not going to really show you code, but I'll show you kind of a demo of what you can do if you can code. So I'm going to upgrade now to the Silver plan. Now I can use a test email address. So I'm just going to say adam@test.com and put in a testing credit card number. Okay, 4242, that's another passing visa. And I put in a date in the future and 3 digits. And I put in a name, Adam Tester, and I'll put in an address. Okay, and then I'm going to scroll up and subscribe. So what we do with our app is we do a custom redirect back to wherever you want on your website. You can pop up a form to collect a password so then your customers can log in and do things like use Customer Portal. And then we are going to redirect to this page again and then continue. We'll just take you to the home page. Okay, so now we have this customer. And for us, we send out an email on behalf of our customers that looks something like this. And then they can click a link. And then we have a flow where we have a login page where this customer can create a password, like a unique password. And then customers can add login to their website. And that's probably what you want to do. You want to have your customers log in because once you know who they are, we associate a unique customer ID with this email, a Stripe customer ID. And let me show you that. So you want to have some kind of customer record like we do. And when you click view, this customer, adam@test.com, is going to be associated with a unique customer in Stripe. And we actually do a little kind of Customer Portal here showing what plan they're on so you can manage them within the app. And if you click View Customer in Stripe, that links to a unique customer account in Stripe. And here's this customer, Adam Tester, on the Silver plan, paid $100. Okay, so as this customer, since we don't have the no-code link, how are they going to get in? Well, they clicked on that link in the email address, and then they're going to put in a password. And so now this is their unique password to log in. And this is a page supplied by us that looks like the Customer Portal pages. So there's a flow that is smooth between your website and Customer Portal and any kind of login pages. Okay, so instead of the Customer Portal no code link, we have a My Account link, and you'll want to have something like this. So when the customer logs in with My Account, they're taken to an account page like this. So if you have members only pages, this is what we're showing here. They have a little profile and can update their password and things. And if you have membership areas, they know what groups or tiers they're in. And then we add this link here. So when I click this, since I'm already logged in and we've associated this customer and they're logged in, they're authenticated with a customer ID, we can send them right to Customer Portal without them checking another email. Okay, so if I click Customer Portal, and that link can say anything you want, My Account, whatever. Here we are on Stripe's Customer Portal, just like I showed you before, it's the same, and the customer can update and cancel and everything else. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the website. Yeah. Okay, so that was a demonstration of how to use Stripe's amazing no-code customer portal that looks something like this, and also how to integrate customer portal with coding into your app and some of the differences between the two. If you have any questions, please go to our website, paidmembersapp.com, and send us a request. You'll probably get a faster response than if you reply to our YouTube video. But tell us like what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like. Just tell us what you want to see and what you need help with Stripe, and we'll do our best to make a little video for you. Have a great day.